Officers were dispatched to Pine Street to handle a reported disturbance. The individual involved was quickly identified as Takesha White.
Right, going down, buddy. So, hello. Just the ladies here. It's my friend's baby mama. She's been here for a while. We all don't want her here. She didn't want to leave. I guess now he decided she's probably leaving, but we've been trying to get her to leave for a while now.
Like, what do you mean, today or like a couple days?
We've been wanting her to leave for a couple,
She's been living here?
Yeah, she's been living here for a while.
Okay.
Supposedly she don't have nowhere to go.
Okay. What's her name?
I don't know. It's my friend Jay's baby mama.
Okay, go put the dog away so I can come in.
Alright, hold on. Hey!
Nope, that dog's here. What we got? Yeah, we're doing.
Alright, come on in.
Where's she at?
She went that way.
Go get her. What's her name?
Hey, grab her! Grab her! You're wanted.
You want to come talk to me?
No! I don't want to talk to you.
What's going on?
No, you stay!
I'm trying to get my money from
Go to the bedroom.
Bob.
No,
And
let's
he owed me $200, $250, and that's why I came here to get my money from him, and they still haven't paid. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, and do you have somewhere to go? Have you been living here?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know because I'm trying to get my daughter back. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. Go over there. Let me talk to her. So, do you have somewhere to go?
No, again. I was supposed to. I don't have a.
Okay.
And my daughter's here,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we stay here.
Sure. How long have you been staying?
For 2 months.
Okay.
They've been using me for my discipline, and they've been having me pay rent here, and now they trying to kick me. And all I've been asking them was for my money,
Okay.
so I can leave.
So, where are you going to go tonight?
I don't.
Okay, so obviously I can't kick you out because you live here.
And I've been paying rent.
Yeah, you've been living here for a couple months. She told me you've been living here, so I can't force you to go somewhere, but if you do have somewhere you can go for the night.
And I was, they basically wanted me to leave. But like I told Bob, you still owe me. I'm not leaving until I get my money.
Okay, what's Bob's last name? Okay, he's going to get your name and stuff. I'm going to go talk to her, okay?
Hello there.
Ottawa 62, do you have the caller's information? Come talk to me, Amber. Okay, so listen. Who's Bob?
Bob! I got it. This is Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hi.
Okay, so here's the deal. She said that you owed her some money or something.
Yeah, I get paid on the third. I
Okay,
get disability.
that's fine. That's fine. That I can't do anything about. So here's the deal. She's been living here for 2 months. I cannot kick her out. She lives here. She's established residency. That's how it works in Illinois. So I can't kick her out. So why don't you guys
Well,
just...
she's going to have to leave because...
Then you'll have to go through the eviction process and get her...
No.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
She's
violating an order of protection
How?
because she has...
her baby daddy, she's not even supposed to run the baby daddy. Her baby daddy has a fucking income ban
Where's
on
her
him.
baby daddy in there?
Yeah, come here. Daddy, come here.
Hey, stop yelling. Calm down.
No, hold there.
No, listen.
This
I don't
is
need
him.
to talk to everybody, okay?
No, I'm just showing you. This is her baby daddy. They're not even supposed to be near each other because of the ankle thing on his leg from her.
Okay,
Whatever.
correct. But she lives here.
She hasn't been paying
I
rent.
don't care. She lives
She
here.
has not received
Listen,
mail
you
here.
guys
I was
are
told...
arguing. This is stop. Okay, she lives here. I cannot force her to leave. So you guys just need to be civil and work it out. If you want her out, go through the eviction process. She has lived here for 2 months, so there's nothing I can do. So what is? I don't even know what the issue is tonight. Who's she arguing with? That Stamper?
No, she hasn't lived here for 2 months, but
She told Amber told me that she's been living here. She's telling me she's living here, so I can't force her to leave.
well, I don't know what that agreement is like. I don't know personally, but
She's been here, she's left, she's come back.
yeah, type of thing.
Did
been
you
like
add
that.
her to the call? For Ottawa 62 does that other female have
Something
no
like
protection?
that. So, but
Okay.
as far as collectively, everyone, and she knows personally, you know what I'm saying, and not wanting her here is like she knew that.
Time for her. Okay, she doesn't have an order of protection, so that's a lie. So whatever you two got going on, just calm down. Let it diffuse for the night.
They're not even supposed to be running.
Yeah, they got a ban. He has a ban. He ain't
Correct.
supposed to be
There's no
around.
order of protection in the system, so there's nothing I can enforce. Whatever's going on with your
Yeah,
ankle monitor is
probably-
nothing that has to do with me.
Yeah.
Okay? So just stay civil for the night, stay separated, everybody calm down, it's Thanksgiving, and then deal with, there's places she can go stay or stuff like that,
that's
do
what
it
I told her.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that we can do tonight. It's cold out. You don't need to be fighting and kicking somebody out in the cold.
Yeah.
All right. And what was your name, man?
Derek.
Derek. What's your last name?
Montgomery. Derek.
Montgomery. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here.
Yep. I got my coat.
So what's going on? You want to leave?
They want me to leave and they still haven't even paid
Okay.
me my money.
Listen. I talked to them. They cannot make you leave. They're well aware that you can stay here.
I don't, they just made me uncomfortable. I don't want to be here.
Okay. Well, then
And
you
my
need to.
dad, my dad has my daughter.
You need to figure out somewhere you can go then.
I don't know where I'm going to go, Dad.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not trying to deal. I'm in front of the office.
So I talked to everybody. Everyone's just gonna calm down, and you guys can figure out somewhere to go. It's really cold tonight, so I don't recommend you wandering around. All right.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable here. And this seems like I'm making
I've
everybody
been assigned
uncomfortable.
here like 4 months.
Okay.
I think since
Are you paroled here or
since
something,
September.
or?
No, just house.
Okay,
While
okay,
I got
you
my
had
little
to.
thing going on, situation going on, just house. That's all.
Okay. And you got that ankle monitor for domestic between you two?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the conditions of that?
Well, the conditions now is basically, next month they do whatever they're gonna do.
What?
They probably took the order of protection off.
Yeah, order protection's off, but you might still have bond
But-
conditions if the case is still open and you need to see a judge.
But the next month
Only
I
case
have to
that
see
we
the
have
judge.
open is I didn't know that the domestic thing was over. I didn't know, and that's why I've been getting bashed at because they were like, "You're not supposed to be around him. You're not
Correct.
supposed to be here."
So-
I didn't know that was
That's
off
what
of
the
him.
What did
That's
the,
what the
yeah,
conditions
the
were.
judge has conditions like
And
you guys
the
probably
judge called
can't be together.
the judge called me and was like, "The order of protection was gone."
Okay, the order of listen, there's what's called bond conditions. You cannot be around each other until the case is closed.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So let's just find somewhere for one of you two to go. You've obviously been living here together for a while, so
He know I paid rent, and he was right there when I paid them. So I don't know why they just
any friends and family in the area that you can go to for the
night.
night?
My dad, but I can't be around.
Okay, do you want me to see if Pads has an open bed?
Possibly.
I can't go
You
past.
can't go to Pads? Can you go to Pads?
What happened with- what
Yeah,
happened
no,
with-
no. I've been,
Okay.
Yeah, I've been living in
And under his wings, I would say them, but they closed for the holiday. And I was gonna go tomorrow
yeah,
if they
under
was
his wings,
open, but I don't know if they're gonna be open tomorrow.
Okay, is there anywhere one of you two can go? Because we cannot leave here
he's
with you guys
staying-
having bond conditions. Somebody's gonna go to jail, and I don't want that.
I don't
to
want
happen,
him to
okay?
go to
Yeah, I don't want to take
jail. I
anybody
do
to jail.
not want them to
right?
leave this.
So
your
let's
dad.
just figure out a way you guys can stay separated. Where's your dad at?
Southside.
Chicago? Oh, here?
But what
Oh,
about
we can
your-
do that.
But what about your friend?
Can't be around the kid.
What about your friend? Yeah, she has like a
And that's
stuff
the
going
only
on.
So you can't be around at all, or can you be around supervised?
If my dad said I could be there,
Okay, then we can work
because
with
she's
that,
supervising me, but
right?
Yeah, as long as that's the case.
Yeah, we'll have to
I don't
we'll have to talk to your dad
Right now,
about that
he's
just
had-
to make sure.
He has custody right now.
Sure, but if you're allowed supervised, and then
I
you
can't
guys
be
can.
my brother there, so he can watch me also. But my dad, he do have work, so I might. But all I was asking them if they wanted me to leave, just pay me my money so I can go.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're established registered here, I can't make you go, but this is the issue right here.
Yeah,
we have to
and
deal
this
with.
this the main focus besides the case of my
Yeah, so we don't want to violate any conditions or anything.
I didn't. So they
So
dropped
who
off
was
the
arrested? Were you arrested for domestic battery?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's, yeah, definitely you should be the one actually leaving, you know.
Why?
with the
Why?
bond.
I can't shut this.
No.
I can't.
I will leave. I
Okay,
don't want him
perfect.
to-
So give your
I
dad a
don't-
call. Let's talk to him real quick on the phone, make sure you can be around the kid, make sure that's okay with DCFS.
Officers attempted to find Takesha a place to stay for the night. They contacted her father, but she was not allowed to go there due to ongoing DCFS restrictions. With that option ruled out, officers continued working with her to identify any friends or alternate locations where she could stay. Police also started looking at other options too.
Okay, so here's the deal. They've both been living here together for months, 2 months now. Yeah, they do have the open bond conditions, his ankle monitor, blah, blah, but they've been living here. She's got nowhere to go. Her dad won't let her go there because she has an open DCFS case. She can't be around the child. Neither of them can go to Pads. So, yeah, because I told him, I said, he's the one who needs to be leaving because it's his bond conditions. He was the one arrested in the domestic. So, I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Yeah. Okay. Did you guys deal with this happen before? Oh, okay. All right, I'll talk to him. Okay, what's his... Okay, perfect. And what's his first name again? Is it Derek? Okay, sounds good. Thank you. right, where's Derek? Okay, so when I talked to my supervisor. So this is an ongoing issue between you two because we've been here before, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've had issues before.
Okay. You have bond conditions. You are in violation. Okay. So you're going to be the issue right now. All right. So stand up and let's go outside and talk. Okay. Go down there for me. Let's get off the stairs.
Well, I ain't got no shoes or anything.
Okay. So listen, this is what we're gonna do. Is you're gonna have to go to jail tonight.
You can grab him
Okay.
some shoes and a coat, please.
Listen,
I want her
you're
to
in
figure out something. She
violation.
gotta go.
No,
No,
you're in
because she
violation.
hasn't been here like the way, but she has her personal thing going on.
It doesn't
with
matter.
Bob.
You're in violation of the bond conditions.
I know
okay?
she's not supposed to be here, but they
So just
told
turn
me
around
that
for
she's
me.
not supposed to
Turn-
be here.
Come on, Derek. Turn around for me.
Just let me get my let me get my shoes, please, because I don't have no shoes.
We'll get your shoes.
We gotta put you in cuffs. We'll put you in
Hey,
cuffs.
stop.
Their shoes. We're gonna grab the dress.
Hey! They're saying I'm violation. I'm in trouble.
Turn around.
No. Let them know that I'm not in
Listen,
violation.
I'm right here. You want another charge?
No. I'm not resisting. I know I have to go. Because I don't have to go. Come to the supervisor and let them know.
Yes.
She did. That's what we talked to.
Let them know what's
Get this
going
dog.
on. I don't want
Somebody grab this
Dad,
dog.
grab the dog. Amber.
I want the dog to get out.
I don't want them to violate me, though.
Ryan.
I don't want them to violate me.
What are you getting?
She's not supposed to be here, yeah.
Okay, come on.
And
Let's
she
go down
knows
here.
that, but I don't want
Watch
because
your
I've
step
been
coming
here.
Come on.
I've been in house arrest.
Hold on. I'll come back for all that.
I get it. She's not supposed to be.
Yeah, like I've been living here, I've been in house arrest here. And I haven't been in trouble or anything. He should let them know that.
Stop.
Let them know that,
You have to
honestly.
be the one to make those decisions. Though, when you
Out of a 62. You can lock the mail 95.
Well, because she's here. And they gotta get bond conditions.
Judge will send differently, then you'll be all right. It's gonna be up to the room.
Yeah, let's get you in the car.
Make sure I get that. I gotta let them know. I gotta let them know what's going on. Because they gotta go by, law.
Is that his coat?
You want me to keep it or do you need it?
You want me to bring your coat?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're cool staying here and just being calm because there's nowhere else you can go, right?
Let me go talk to them for tonight, okay? You want to get him down to the PD and I'll just go and I'll deal with this portion. So, let's go talk to them real quick and see if we can come to an arrangement, at least for tonight. It's Thanksgiving night and that should go good.
Finally, the male was taken into custody on scene. There is no more information available about the male. Officers put a temporary plan in place. Takesha stays in her room, leaves tomorrow. Not long after, emergency services received a call from Takesha requesting medical assistance, reporting severe abdominal cramping.
Central Dispatch 911. What is the address of your emergency?
I need the airline.
Okay, what address? Is this Takesha?
Yeah. Like they really sharp pains in like my lower stomach.
Moments later, the occupants noticed a strange smell, then smoke. They forced open the door to Takesha's room and found an active fire. Within minutes, authorities were called back as the situation spiraled.
911. What's the address of your emergency?
I need a fire truck here at my house. My brother's bedroom's on fire.
What's on fire?
The bedroom, bedroom in the house.
The bedroom in your house is on fire. Is everybody out?
Yes, you guys get out of the house now!
Bedroom's on fire. Is there flame, smoke, or both?
There's a fight in the bedroom. Hey, no! Where's my dog?
Everybody out of the house?
Yeah, we're all out of the house.
Okay. Get everybody out. Are there any pets inside?
No, why is it going? Where's out of the house? He's about the dog.
Okay, everybody get out, and I want you to stay out. I have the fire department on the way, but don't hang up, okay?
55's out. Hey, puppy. Somebody want to grab this dog? I don't want it to bite me.
Raya, come here. She's not even in there.
Okay, no. We're here because there's a fire.
Yes. My brother's bedroom. It's on fire right now.
Okay. Wait outside. Somebody grab the dog now.
I got it.
Anybody else inside? Cats, anything? Out of the 55. There's smoke throughout the building. Everybody's out of the building. What's that?
We don't know.
Was she in the house?
Yeah. She was in the house.
Is Lakeisha in the house? Somebody, now.
She was there, but then when we went to open the door, she wasn't there. We
Okay.
kept the door open. She was not in the room.
So
when
she
you-
wasn't there in the room?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know if she's...
Where's Lakeisha?
As far as I know, she's in the bedroom where the fire is.
Okay.
That's where it started.
Ottawa 55, there may be one subject in the building. I'm getting mixed reports. Lakeisha, you in there? Lakeisha, you in there?
Lakeisha, you in there?
Lakeisha, are you in there? Alright, let's get back here. Let's get back. It started in the room that she was at. Where's the room that she was at?
Inside the door.
Okay.
Up the steps.
Inside the door, up the steps, through the kitchen.
To the right.
To the right. Alright.
Back to the fence, please.
Let's go back to the fence over there, okay? Hey. So we're not sure, there might be one in the bedroom in there. There's somebody staying in there, we're not sure. I'm getting mixed signals, so. I didn't hear anybody in there.
We don't know if anyone's in here.
We don't. They said somebody was staying in the bedroom. Somebody says they haven't seen her. It was this bedroom where they think the fire started.
They just took a female to the hospital from here.
Did they?
Yeah.
Is she black? African American?
I think so.
Yeah, probably her then. Yeah. Then there should be nobody else.
It is.
We saw small smoke.
The next thing I know, he hit the door and he
I told everybody move.
You don't gotta yell. I'm right here.
I told everybody move, and I went like that with my shoulder. I shoulder tackled it.
And it was in the you don't know what she caught. Some got caught on fire.
I think she caught our house on fire on purpose.
Who?
It was my friend was baby mama.
Yeah. Keisha, or whatever her name is.
She's not in there anymore, or do we know?
No.
We don't know.
We can't see her. I can't see her.
I
We don't
went
know.
in.
We don't know how it started, though.
No.
No.
Were you guys sleeping?
No.
No, we're all up.
Stop yelling over.
Yeah, stop yelling in
Sorry.
my ear, bud. Jesus, I'm right
Sorry.
here.
No, we're all up, sitting in the living room. All of a sudden, it got smoky, steaming. We're like, what the f***? That's when I buzzed up the door and something. The house is on fire. Like, great.
It was right in the bedroom on the floor.
Keisha?
Yes. She literally just left here.
Okay, yeah, Lakeisha's at the ER. She just got picked up from here.
What the? Oh.
What? Over.
So we got to the ER, and then we were dispatched for this. And she said she just got thrown out. So I don't know if she did something and then left or what. But it wasn't 5 minutes.
Okay. So Lakeisha's the one that's at the ER right now.
She must have been the one who went out to the hospital then. So one of them was two of them were trying to tell me she was still in the bedroom, but she's not.
Yeah, they said that it was probably within 5 minutes after they left that this came out. So
That's weird.
yeah,
They just had a big verbal I was here for too.
she did with them.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened? Here, let's go back here.
So them two have been staying here. The guy we hooked, the Keisha boyfriend girlfriend. She got hooked with domestic. She was a resident here. She's been staying here for a couple weeks or whatever. They wanted her to go. They wanted her gone tonight. She was a resident here. Couldn't make her go. She didn't have anywhere else to go. So they said that, okay, well, you have to be out by 12 o'clock tomorrow, but you go ahead and stay in the bedroom. She says, okay. She's going to stay in the bedroom. They're going to go. They're all going to stay separated. So she goes to the bedroom. I take off. So I don't know what happened with the medic side portion after that, but it's a little weird. It sounds like the fire started in that bedroom, too. So.
Okay. Since you already talked to her,
Yeah.
you want to go out there and talk to her at the ER?
Yeah.
And see if what happened in the room.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And it is kind of odd that she leaves. They have this verbal argument, and then all of a sudden the house is on fire. You know.
I'll go out and talk to her. You good if I go out now?
Yeah, you're good. So.
Let's have to run a line on Forest Drive.
Yeah, they're running it from Joliet.
Okay.
Lakeisha, there's some verbal argument that we got sent there for.
Yeah.
But Derek got arrested. Lakeisha could stay till noon tomorrow. They agreed, and she had to leave. And then she called for a medic, and now she's out at the hospital. And then within 5 minutes of those guys leaving, this fire started. Brewer's going out to go talk to her. We just need to talk to everybody that's on scene. He's talking to these two. There's 3 in the back that we need to talk to and get their side of the story. So let's we need to talk to people. I mean, we're all going to be tied up here. So let's go around. I was getting ready to get in my car and go around to the back and talk to all these other 3. Alright, so what happens when you're in there? Where are you at when this starts?
I was in my bed, on my bed in the living room.
Okay.
And
there's a bed in the living room?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Ashley Reeves.
Okay.
I understand. I have a clean record. All I know is
You were on your bed in the living room, then what happens?
All I know
Were you up?
I was awake.
Okay, what were
And
you guys
I was-
doing, watching TV?
Yeah, and then I was smelling
Who
some.
was in there with you?
Alf, everybody was in the living room with me.
Alfred who? Who's everybody?
Alfred Miller, Amber Miller, Chris Biggins, and Bob Brown. Bob Brown.
Bob Brown?
Robert Brown.
Oh, okay.
We were all inside, and I smelled the smoke. I think, and then she said, "It's right there." And she did it in the.
There was smoke coming out the bedroom door. I seen smoke out the bedroom door. That's when Alfred went and just busted the door up. And that's where the flames were on the floor.
That's where what?
That's where the flames were on fire on the floor.
Okay.
And right where they had their bed was right here, and their trash order was sitting right here.
That's
So
where.
you open the door.
Whose room was that?
That was Jay's and
Who's Jay?
They just took Jay.
That guy that got arrested, Derek or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. That was their room?
Yes.
It was my younger brother's room at the time.
Okay. So Alfred opened the door and then there's flames on the floor.
Yes.
And I'm going to call the air. I'm the one to call 911.
Okay.
And that's when we were telling everybody get out. And everybody was rushing to get out.
Yeah. I was thinking about wearing jackets.
What did they have in the room that could have caused
We
fire?
don't know. We couldn't see it.
Probably alcohol bottles, I'm thinking. Wine bottles, I'm thinking.
Did they smoke cigarettes or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
But she was told to stay in the room because it's been a holiday weekend and shit. And she was fine with that. And then next thing you know, we're smelling smoke.
But she wasn't here because she left with the medics, I heard. She's at the hospital right now.
She must have been in there. She must have been inside then.
No, she wasn't in there because she's at the hospital.
Okay, well.
No, before we got here, the medics had already taken her to the hospital.
Oh, okay, well, I'm sure.
Was she complaining about anything to you guys?
No, last I knew, she went in the bedroom and we didn't see nothing ever after.
Oh, look at her neighbor across the street, Donald. I can get out of the street. Can I get out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to keep open the door and let you in and out.
I'm just going to stay outside.
Oh, okay. Are you going to stay in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my dog, and I want her running off.
I haven't got there yet. Just knowing what's the
I'm sorry. Albert said there's a blue tote. When he shoulders the door, he looks, there's a blue tote in the center of the room. The blue tote belonged to Lakeisha. Then it was on fire and the carpet was on fire below it, underneath it. Okay. That's what I did, he just told me that. So.
Right now, we're trying to be as careful in there as possible so we kind of keep the scene preserved. Okay. So they're trying to meticulously pull stuff away to make sure the fire's out, but also keep stuff intact. So sounds good.
tell for that. I'm going to get a consent from him real quick so I can go in. Who all lives in there? It's a lot, right? Yeah. Who's the primary resident? Okay. Were you guys both in there when this happened?
No, he was. I live over there.
What's your name, man? Chris. Chris Biggins? Yep. Okay, they said you were there. Can you tell me what happened?
I was in my room. I smelled smoke.
Where's your roommate in the house?
This side of the house.
This side?
Where the air conditioner is.
Okay, the window unit? Okay. So you're in your room, you smell smoke. What happened after that?
Me and my fiance smelled smoke. We came out. We're checking the kitchen.
Okay.
Because we thought the oven was left on.
Yeah.
But we didn't know.
Okay.
And we're like, I went over by my buddy's bedroom door and I felt it was hot. And that's when Alfred kicked in the bedroom door.
No, he used his shoulder. He went like that with his shoulder, and he the one that broke it over, and that's when we seen a flame shooting up from the floor, and I'm the one that called 911.
Okay. What did you guys saw flames shooting up from the floor?
Yes.
Could you see what else was on fire?
No, we couldn't really see. It was like a lot.
I know
of
there was
flames.
a bunch of drinks on the floor, like juice box and shit like that.
Okay.
It was hard to see because it was like I said, there was a lot of flames coming out of there.
What was your name, ma'am?
Amber Miller.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that shit was like intentional.
Okay.
That's what we're thinking.
What happened before?
She was supposed to have staying there for the night, and we didn't know that she left before we called you guys.
Okay. We called the cops the first time because we didn't want it here. They talked us into letting her stay here till tomorrow, till noon.
Okay.
Until she had no time to find somewhere to go.
All right.
The officer told her she had to stay in the bedroom. So after that, I don't know what happened.
Okay. Did you see her when she left?
No.
Okay.
No,
I stay in my room all the time.
How was her behavior while she was staying here?
Not good.
She was being an towards anybody that touched her
Treating everybody
food,
like
she
shit.
didn't like it.
Just kind of meeting everybody in the house?
Yeah.
Not really respectful of the fact that she's given a place to live?
No.
How long has she been here for?
She supposedly said 2 months, but I don't think it's been 2 months.
Okay. How long have you guys been here?
We've been here since, what was it, August, September?
Okay. Was she here before you guys or after?
After, right?
Way after.
Okay, way after. You said not 2 months. How long do you think?
I say a couple weeks.
Couple
That's
weeks?
my guess.
Okay. And any issues other than just her being disrespectful? Not destroying anything or causing damage or anything?
No.
No, this is the first time I've done anything, really.
Okay.
Firefighters handled the fire as officers cleared the residence and confirmed everyone was safe. After the situation was stabilized, detectives decided to pay Takesha a visit and get the full picture.
Your room catches on fire. Okay.
I left after that.
Yeah, so after
I
you
got the
left,
shower.
you got out here, and then your room was on fire.
Takesha mentioned a cigarette as a possible cause of what happened next. She recalled the suspect saying he had forgotten to put it out and described it as being left on near a bag containing clothes. According to her, the cigarette was later seen still lit. She stated that once she noticed it, she attempted to put it out, suggesting it may have already begun causing a hazard by that point.
That's what I was like.
So he lights it and sets it down?
Yeah, because when I was like, well, you gotta come with us, Derek. I guess he forgot to put it out and just set it down on top of the bag. I think he was like, yeah, I gotta put this cigarette out. I was in the shower and I was like, well, you need to hurry up, you gotta go. And then I was like, okay. And then the officer, I don't know the officer name, but he was like, well, she can't leave. She can't leave because she paying rent here. She don't supposed to leave. And then Amber kept saying, well, I don't want this here. I'm like, you crazy? You still trying to argue with me? You need to be trying to worry about your lady, not me. I'm not here for you. I'm here for Derek. Actually, I don't know him very well.
She begins by explaining that she doesn't really know most of the people in the house, only a few through Derek, someone she trusted after being with him for 2 years. But things started to shift when Derek began sharing her personal business with others in the house, leaving her feeling exposed and uncomfortable. Tensions only grew from there. She believes Amber dislikes her and even blames her for getting kicked out of a previous apartment, despite claims that it was actually caused by Chris.
So I'm just going to ask you, because it's part of my job. Did you intentionally start any fire in that house before you left?
No.
Okay. Did you do anything that you think might have been careless that could have caused the fire? Okay. What do you think caused this fire to start?
Huh?
How long has Derek been living there at the house? How long before you moved in was he there?
A couple months after I had my daughter.
Okay, how old is your daughter?
And she's been with me for a minute, so I think she's 5 months.
5 months old. So he's been there for 3-4 months. You've been there for 2 months.
Yeah, which is October and this month.
Okay.
So
Tikisha further explained that she had paid money to stay at the house, but Derek later told her she didn't actually live there. She questioned why she was asked to come over and spend that money if that was the case. She also claimed another resident owed her money, leaving her concerned that if she left, she wouldn't get paid back. But if she stayed, she risked getting into legal trouble due to existing restrictions. According to her, she felt stuck between losing her money and facing potential consequences.
And like my dad was saying, like it's gonna cost you your daughter. I was like, my dad was
I
like,
can't
yeah.
speak to any of that, but as far as I understand it, Derek got arrested for something involving you.
Yeah.
So as part of that court order, he's not allowed to be around you.
At all.
So it's that conditions of pretrial release that's new with the Safety Act. He gets conditions to not get held in jail. He just can't violate any of those conditions. And one of those conditions is likely he can't be around you. So if he's around you, he violates those conditions, which means it's the same as like when you get arrested for domestic. You got to go to the jail, see a judge in the morning. They're either going to hold you or tell you, make sure you follow these conditions and let you go again and give you a court date. So it's kind of the same repercussions as an order of protection, just different.
Oh, okay.
Still a court order, just a different kind.
Oh, okay.
So regardless of the argument you're having and everything like that, if I lived with you and didn't get along with you and I saw smoke in your house, I'm going to fight through the argument and tell you that there's something on fire.
I was trying to do that. She kept like pushing me and stuff like, I wasn't trying to hit her because she's pregnant.
How come you didn't tell the fire department when they showed up to take you to the hospital? They're the people.
I don't know. I was just like,
Was it kind of a, there's something going on, but they're being rude to me, so it's their problem now?
Yeah, it was something like that. I was just like, well, they gonna figure it out. Like I tried to tell them, but I guess she wasn't trying to hear what I was saying, so I was just like, you know what, just let her.
Did you see any flames or anything like that?
What you mean?
Like fire? Did you see actual fire?
Like I seen it. And I tried to cause how they housemates, so I tried to cause they got roaches and stuff, so I was trying to be sneaky with it, look up on the door, cause I seen smoke, and then I'm like, is this fire? And when I looked, I'm like, Amber, and I was trying to yell over her, but she got louder, and they're like, you should just go.
Where'd you see the fire at?
On the floor. I think his shirt, some fell, and I seen the fire, and I was trying to let Amber know, like, Amber, it's fire. And she was just yelling. I'm like, Amber, it's f***ing fire. She was like, I don't care. Get the fuck out. Nobody want you here. I was like, oh, God. Then I looked up under there to see if something go back to fall. But when I seen the smoke, I'm just like, let me check.
See, that's kind of a serious thing if you can see it from under the door.
Yeah, because I was kind of like lifting.
And then you call 911 and don't say anything about this fire.
I left it alone. I was like, if they don't care, then I don't. I was trying to tell her that the fire was in there, and I'm not trying to hear that, get the fuck out. I'm just like,
okay. So here's an important distinction we gotta make. Okay, it's one thing if you were upset with them, acted carelessly, started this fire, and then leave. It's a whole other thing if you're still in there, see there's a fire, and then choose not to do something about it. Okay, so that's important for me to understand. Okay, one's not the most serious thing. Another is kind of a serious act. Like if you choose not to notify them of the fire, that's a serious thing. If you are kind of pissed off at them, do something careless, start this fire, and then leave, that's a completely different thing. Okay? But the knowledge of it is something that is important for me to understand. So did you start this fire and then leave?
I don't understand fire with.
Okay.
I told you Derek got all the lighters and stuff that he took with him. And that was it.
Did he leave this cigarette in there? Did you put that cigarette somewhere that could start a fire?
I probably set it somewhere.
Where'd you set it?
I set it next to it.
You set it next to the tote?
I set it next to the bag.
Next to the bag?
Yeah. So I was looking for the ashtray and I just set it down.
So it was still lit when you set it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you set it on carpet? Did you set it on the bag?
The bag.
Okay, and the bag
I
is...
must have put it too close.
Is the bag plastic or is it cloth?
Plastic.
Plastic, and what was in the bag?
It's closed.
Clothed?
Yeah.
Okay. So you set the cigarette down, this lit cigarette down on this plastic bag with clothes in it, leave the room, To go to the bathroom? Okay. Did you shut the door when you walked out?
Yeah.
Okay. You use the restroom, do what you got to do in there, walk out. Did you really look under the door, or did you already know what was going on?
No, I looked up under the door because I didn't know if it was gonna, the smoke was gonna do anything.
Why didn't you just open the door?
Because I think because the way his door is made, it locks on its own.
The door locks on its own?
Yeah. That's how they have a key to it. Alfred and Bob does.
Okay. So that's the part that I want to make sure I got a good understanding of. So he leaves this lit cigarette on the green tote bin.
Yeah.
You go back in the room, you see this lit cigarette, you're looking for the ashtray, don't see it, so you set it down on this grocery bag with all Derek's clothes in there. When did it start smoking?
After I came out of the bathroom, that's when I seen it. I'm like,
How did you see the smoke from outside the bedroom with the door
the
shut?
way they door made up under the door, it's like you can see the smoke coming from up under the door.
Okay, so when you came out of the bathroom, the door shut, and you could see smoke coming from under the door?
Yeah. And I was like, and when I realized what I did, I'm like, oh shit. And then I was like, and then I was trying to tell them, like, can you open the door, because they have the key to his door.
Okay.
And I guess they didn't hear me because they was pissed off about what happened with that. So I'm just like, oh, okay. And I left out. I tried to let them know, like, can you open the door? Because I think I forgot that I left the cigarette there. And I was just like, oh my Lord. And then when I realized I left it by his clothes, I'm like, he's gonna be pissed. He ain't got no clothes to wear. And nothing like that, so I'm just like.
So when you left the house, you knew the bedroom was on fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't you tell the fire department when they picked you up in the ambulance?
I don't know.
Okay. Was it kind of a, pardon my language, was it kind of a f you to Amber? She's being this way to you? It's her problem now? Okay. So that's why I want to make sure I got a good understanding of this. What I think happened is, and this is just I'm not putting any words in your mouth, this is just what I think happened. Amber's been rude to you the entire time you've been there. You haven't done anything to her. You're just trying to have a place to live. She's eating your food, calling you disrespectful names, accusing you of stuff that you've got nothing to do with. I think after the whole blow up, your boyfriend goes to jail. I think you see this cigarette, and it's kind of a, if you're going to be to me, I'm going to do something to you. Set it somewhere where you know it's going to start a fire. See it actually start, shut the door, call an ambulance, and go on your way. Is that what happened? Okay. Sit tight for me, okay? So according to her, there's a tote bin right here with a bag on it, like a plastic grocery bag full of clothes. Mm-hmm. She pulled a shirt out of the bag, lit it on fire, set it back on top of the bag. It was on top of the tote bin right here. So, I mean, yeah, but there's something hard plastic on there.
I'd say that's
It
might be. I could grab a rake and get down. No, this can't be. It's got to be underneath this shit.
The tote bin, I couldn't find any bits of plastic in there.
So the tote, if it's melted, if it's like the tote's on the bottom.
Yeah, tote bin,
should pool.
lid, bag of clothes.
Okay, that's cylindrical. So that's a light fixture. That's
Okay.
a light. Let me go grab a rake and see if we can find that tote, like the bottom of the tote, right quick. Okay, because it should be melted down.
All occupants were able to safely exit the home and were later relocated for the night. Following further investigation and statements gathered during the incident, Takesha White was taken into custody and facing a charge of arson, the consequence of a decision made in anger fueled by stupidity.